Hello and welcome back to Avatar Plays Crusader Kings 2 After the End. Crusader Kings 2 is another game. We will continue raiding Trinidad and Tobago. Why? Because it's part of Antilles and we want to take the land and they're too strong and we're not strong enough yet because we're waiting for our soldiers to keep getting stronger and it's confusing. And yeah, and we just get money when we do this. They have 227 soldiers. It's going to be closer to 300 when we're done, I think. Maybe closer to just 250 when we're done. Depends on the speed. And we just want to fight Trinidad and Tobago so we can have all this wonderful cash. And also just the more we get of the Kingdom of Antilles, the stronger we are as a people, I guess. I was like, if this, then very generic statement about the state of people. That's how it feels when I talk sometimes. I'm just like, where did the gopher go? Did you see? I'm a lunatic. I forgot. I lost 20 prestige. How tragic. And I gained a whole lot more just by raiding. So, we'll not worry about that now. We have a good war purse to keep ourselves from making a mistake. We have this rulership focus, but it's still not enough to bring us up to 3 domain size. Also, laws. Centralization. Can we get people to join in? Do we have to pay someone off, like Juan? What about you? He would take a lot of money, but he would give us a lot of benefit. If I send him a gift, I don't know. I don't think any of these guys will join me in my vote if I do that. Juan is the kingpin, basically. Wait, let me go to council. He is returning a favor to landsman Jalen. Does he deserve that position? It would seem he does. Botswan, he is not very strong at all, but he likes us. And that's more than I could say about other people. So I do believe we should be able to declare war, and they'll accept it. And so, with this vote, I think let's go for Trinidad. Or would it be Tobago? I think we go for Trinidad because Trinidad's the bigger one, of course. It's got more holdings. And it's got a Temple of the Sea. And I wasn't paying attention to whether or not this was a good decision. But it looks like it'll be fine. We're going to need to build more ships eventually. Oh, shoot. We've got shoops. We've got shoops there. Could also raise ships here, I guess, but I don't even think of 17 more ships. That's unnecessary. Oh, you do flatter me too much. And then we group these guys together, get on the boat. And they don't have enough soldiers with those numbers. Crusader Queen is not my problem. Crusader Queens, interesting. So yeah, we already raided this. They don't have any soldiers because they've raised them and brought them over here, and they're trying to raid our land right now. We are going to conquer the first territory in Trinidad, and then we're going to move back, and we're going to kill them for trying to take our land. How dare they? Absolute monsters. How could they possibly try to conquer a town? Now, all aboard. Take these guys back here. We should be able to win. It's a bit close. In fact, it was a little too close for comfort there. I didn't like the numbers. Now they can't possibly win any of those fights anymore, so we go back to Trinidad and we win. Win? I don't know if win's quite the word, but we win. We just conquer the other two territories in Trinidad, and then we have Trinidad. And there's... You've got to be joking. Where is this? Isla Margarita. Whoa. That's new. Flooded armory. Make it shine? Also, yeah, we don't have enough soldiers to deal with that, it looks like. We don't really have enough soldiers to deal with that uprising. I didn't even know we had a Trace Potencia's peoples in here. So now we gotta... We should have been working on that, shouldn't have we? Also, it takes... My lands are unaffected. Okay, very good. They're gonna lose a lot to attrition here first. Maybe not a lot, but they're gonna lose a little. I don't know if it's gonna do anything, though. They're the only Trace Potencia's people, right? Because if they're not, then that's... Okay, they're Rastafarian here in Trinidad. That's also a problem. Do they have boats? Give me on my boat. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. They're sitting here on this island with this many soldiers. Let me see. What is this? What do you have? He doesn't lose money. It's a lot of light infantry. But we don't have the means to succeed in that endeavor. So first we're going to bring our soldiers here and we're just going to kill the last of his army from these guys. And that's not the last of his army, but it's basically all we can deal. Check down here, make sure they're not reconquering. They're not. We shouldn't have to conquer anything more, because the ticking timer and this battle should spell the end of that war. So we have Trinidad. Excellent. Alicia. Alright. And these lands. And we've succeeded. Yay. Ha ha. Ho ho. Hee hee. Ho hey. And we bring these under new territory. And we should probably get a dude who's holy. We don't have piety? I'm secluded with courtiers. We don't need to be secluded anymore. The disease just went away. So now we can hire a holy man and we can give him Trinidad, which is a good territory to have. Lions of Judah arise. Uh-oh. I just conquered a Rastafarian holy land. Whoops. Hey, that's not good. I've caused something that actually affects me negatively. Why would that affect me that way? Oh yeah, because there's the rebels. Do they have a ticking war score, or are they just going to sit there forever? As far as I'm concerned, they can sit there forever. My wife keeps giving birth to things called children, and I don't... Crusade for Michigan, okay. The Rastafarians don't have any crusade-based items going on, do they? We can't really raid. We can't fight them here. They're too strong, but they're stuck. So that's good. Open Chancellor. Chancellor. You can be Chancellor. Captain of Trinidad. Why did you hate me again? It's because I'm a bad guy? Domain too big? Yeah, domain too big. Domain too big. Domain too big. I can't really give this domain because it's not mine. is it's an eternal Lincoln, why do you have money? If I surrender, they become their own land. Oh shoot, if I lose that, he takes everything. That's actually really bad. Really, really, really bad. So oil up the rack, whatever. So while we wait for them to not win and not lose, call my physician at once. For my son. Righteous imprisonment. Who's this guy? Right, of course, the guy who we branded for being an apostate because somebody said something nasty about him. He became a worst first mate. What the heck? First mate. Calling him by that. My son does kick ass. That's true. So basically, let me click here. It won't let me. Let me split off. Poor Lamar. And then raise the rest of my soldiers here. Kurt. The question is if we can raise enough soldiers to deal with their army of 2.4k. And we're going to lose money. Do we even need to lose money here? We're just waiting for this civil war to basically roll over. We have a truce against him, so we can't take the other Trinidad region. Now. A bunch of undecided, a bunch of opponents. Mostly opponents in our life. Successor nomination for the Caribbean Empire. It still doesn't make any sense. Inheritance here and inheritance here. I vote for me. Sorry, who is that? Grand King of Trinidad. Who hates me? Don't worry about it. Every time I try to vote in the successor nomination for the Caribbean Empire, which doesn't exist by the way, it just doesn't work, it looks like. So I'm confused. And we're just losing more money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally just keep poor Lamar out. And I'm going to wait for the rest of my soldiers to go up to full strength. Because it's taking too much money. Hole in the Wall Act. Cessation of Violence Act. All vassals hate us because of reasons. That makes sense. A son was born to Lena and Papito named Timothy. Men are dispatched to survey the land. What can I say? Close leeward Antilles. I need Isla Margarita to not be in such a sorry state. Because it's basically fundamentally I need... Oh, I can recruit troops from here. That's fascinating. It's not everything I need. So basically, ultimately, my goal here is to get to maximum... Oh, my betrothed, my son can marry the strong, homosexual, stressed, sturdy, content, temperate, flamboyant schemer. Yeah, that's alright. I don't see any problem with this. Not one problem at all. Oh, of course not. I'm sorry, is there people trying to kill me? Why, wife? Stop it. Like, if anything, I should be killing you. Like, I'm not trying, but like, seriously, don't mess around, yo. And I'll be stuck at 2400, it looks like. The Commodore sees all... Dude! Domain size of 3. Excellent. Because of that stewardship bonus. Sitting in the stewardship bonus finally paid off. The Leeward Antilles. De jure Leeward Antilles. Yes. Wait a minute. Trinidad and Tobago. Our de jure captaincy of Trinidad and the earldom of Tobago. Wow. So maybe I should be taking Tobago next, but don't really have that option because the guy is just... He's not dead yet. We have a truce for another 11 years. Oof, man, that guy's gonna have to go. It's like me or him before we can conquer that place. Yeah. Yeah. Problems. Successor nomination. Stop. Basically just get this out of my way. I don't ever want to see that again. Title loss on succession. Yeah, I have sons. Doubt besets me. My wife. Stop it. Stop being like this. Oh yeah, Temple in the Sea. We've got that kind of hanging around. Cool. So the maid I hired to gain wife has not found anything. To gain my wife Estefania's confidence. The maid I hired to gain wife. Not quite the same. That's a relief. She's probably cheating on me, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. We, I would very much like to be able to, conquer Port Lamar. Please. Because it's going to be a tough one because we're going to be entering in at half. Frenzel. Frenzel? Frenzel. Frenzel. You're sickly. I'm Frenzel. Hold on a minute. Where is my son? Not that son, the other son. I've got way too many sons. That might become an issue. Basically, I'm going to have to marry off some of these sons to different people, and they're going to be like, hey, Rise of the Men in Black, not my issue. I think we're just about there. And I think we're going to have to use the... How much more will they go up in strength? Avalon, a daughter has been born. She's strong too. Hopefully the son is strong. Well, well. How much more can any of these go up? I think that's about as far as it's going. And to get either of these, we need raised ships on both ends. Might have to just raise realm levies as well in certain places. 78 soldiers there. It might make the difference. I'm not gonna waste time moving the soldiers around like that. My magnificent cat curled up in its favorite spot by the window last night. I think now that maybe it knew it did not have long left in this world. At least it went peacefully. That doesn't increase the diplomacy. We can take anything we can get for diplomacy. So, now this is where things are going to get messy. We get our soldiers, check the commanders. You got to be leading an army side as well. We bring them here. Oh no, my son died. We're going to get minus. We're going to have a naval landing penalty. It's going to be awful. Hurricane. We lost pretty bad. Where are our soldiers? Are they dead? Oh, they just... Whenever that happens, they just go back. Wait a minute, we can win this way. What we do is we just... is that we wait for our armies to regrow again, and then we take our soldiers and we do that again, and as long as we don't completely lose, and as long as we eventually win once before we hit the 100 war score, then we win. Dude, I also would want to kill my wife. Let's see here. We have a lot of things we can put into noble customs, tolerance, majesty, legalism. It's just legalism at this point. I don't know what to do. Castle infrastructure, of course, so we can build castle town level 3 for extra tax income. Shipbuilding makes it so that we get more galleys. Is that actually good? We don't. I don't know. Let's just get some points into cities and temples. Light infantry or cavalry? Light infantry, military organization, siege equipment, cavalry. Just put the points in all of them at this point, so we can have that those extra points. How do we deal with the naval landing issue? We have to wait. We're basically going to spend 10 years trying to deal with these rebels on this island. Hopefully they don't regrow, because if they do regrow, then that's how we lose. They're not regrowing. Also, we could just hire mercenaries. We could hire some mercenaries. We do have the money. We do have the money. Nauvoo Legion. Way far away from us. While we sit here looking at this small corner and we're like, ooh, look at all this madness going on. What's going on in Idaho, by the way? Duck Valley is over here. West Snake is conquered. Hold on. Yo, Juniper conquered Gem Canyon into here. Wow. Northern Basin is owned by nobody. Duck Valley is here. East Snake is here. Interesting. How is the sister doing? Who knows? Deseret's looking like Deseret. SoCal's being SoCal. The Empire has not formed for California yet. And that is to say, can we win this? It makes me nervous every time. Like, can we raise that many soldiers? Let me go to fleet levies and see how many we can raise vassal-wise. Actually, no. Raise the personal fleet. We only need the personal fleet. Let me get the boats here. It's really difficult to select these without selecting the other guys. That's going to be a pain. This is true. I don't know why I had trade view open there. Look at these guys being all a lot. Now, here's where we take our army and say, screw it. We're going to buy some mercenaries because I want this war to be over. Troublesome peasants in Curacao? Curacao? I don't like that either. Always stressing me out, man, with these peasants. Laws, council. No. Military. None of these. Mercenaries. Find the cheapest mercenaries we can find, because we don't, not these ones. We need more than 30 soldiers. We find these guys. The Golden Jaguars. Add them to the numbers. And now we need actual ships, so we're going to have to raise some fleet levies. And that's almost enough. So we bring these guys here. And since I know that there's some others that we raised down here, I guess. I didn't even realize. Let's say... Yeah, I did realize that, by the way. I just was dumb. I was like, wait, that's not right. Get these here, get these here. Get thee hence. And we take our massive raiding force and we're like, get out of here. Finally. Get to port. Get out of here. No more of that. See if we've... Yep. I think. Yeah, okay. Now that's that. Wasted a little money. But we won. Got rid of that silly little peasant revolt thing. Also, let's try to make sure that never happens again. It'll be difficult because we're bad at proselytizing. Because all of our learners have a skill of 7 or lower. And that should be the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.